Leave me. I ain't said nothing, man.
Man, I'm putting these topics on here. I got dating, black, of course, and trying to find another based on what we talking about.
Clap a few of them so motherfuckers will tap in.
Huh?
Clap a few of them so people can tap in. Clap a few of them.
It only let me do 3.
Oh shit, yeah.
I did relationships, black, and what else? Or dating, black. What else should I do?
I don't know what else on the screen.
Social issues. There you go. Bing. Yeah, see what there? But yeah, man, it's been all kind of stuff going on since we last got on here.
Oh yeah, it's been a while for me. I'm sorry again. I apologize, fellas. Man, I've been busy with work, man. I apologize, fellas.
Been
Try
working,
to
boy.
make, but as soon as I get a little room, I got 5 other things to do. You know how I go.
Yeah, man. Pete, you there? Oh, all right, then. Hey, Mark, man, go ahead, man. You remember? We go ahead and start this thing off, man, with your topic, man.
Hey, what's happening? First of all, welcome to the Petty Podcast. We here. We all the way live again. You know what I'm saying? We got my boy P in here. We got my boy Slim in here. And you know me, I'm on man. And this is the Petty Podcast. Thank y'all for tuning in. If y'all tuning in late, I'm gonna thank y'all again when y'all come in. But what's happening? How everybody doing tonight? You good, Slim?
Yeah, I'm cooling, bro. I'm just chilling, man.
You good, P? P probably doing the logistics of all of this.
I told that nigga he keep on, that computer gonna blow up on his ass over there. That nigga be
No, I
wireless
got
and
like
what?
I got like
Huh?
2 screens over here, man, and got all these little gadgets and my mic hooked up and everything, and yeah,
Motherfucker gonna blow. It's gonna blow up. What?
nah, we
It's just
good at here, man. We got I live in a big house, so
you
we got plenty of power,
My boy
distributing
said.
everywhere.
My,
You
my
feel
boy
me?
said we good.
We good. We live in a big
P said it
house.
might
So
room up. We'll be all right though. We'll
yeah.
get the rest of hey, P, I'm coming at you. P, I'm gonna need you to stop these videos because first of all, your facial expression be having me dying. Second of all, when I start to share them, everybody else be weak. You feel me? Because you be talking about some real spill stuff that people be real. They be what's the word I like to call? I call it pussyfooting around the conversation. You get right to it, and you
Hmm.
don't people that like you, P. I ain't gonna lie. You got a lot of people out here that's looking at you upside down, my boy. But
Yeah.
you know, I got that like 4 flats on the Cadillac. You feel me? We ain't going nowhere. You feel me? But they be looking at you, P.
Yeah. Let them
They
keep
be
let
looking
them keep looking. Let them keep looking. And
as
we
long.
we we measure outcomes over here. That's what we
Mm-hmm.
measure. We measure
Actually,
outcomes. And
that's
if
a fact.
we that's how we do it. I tell the men, we measure, where you are in your life, you know, for your goals being set. And for the ladies, we don't measure anything but by what kind of man you can keep, not what kind of man you can get, because it's backwards. So I
Yeah, I
just
finna
want,
get a little monk. You finna get him started already. Ain't even
yeah,
stopped it yet.
right,
Hold on, Pete.
right, yeah. Go
See,
ahead with y'all topics, man.
look, bro. But
Hey,
see, Pete, I told
gloves
you to distract you. I told you, dog. See how you
coming
did that there?
off, man. We gonna see what the temperature is because gloves is off, man. Is no need to have these gloves on. Gloves is off, man. Gloves is off, and I don't feel like This is my opinion. If the man say something wrong, I address him about it. But I don't feel like he's saying nothing wrong. We ain't doing nothing wrong in here. I feel like this is a free space to where everybody can be themselves and speak their opinion. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But I know I'm right, so it's right. Shit. If anybody feel a little butt sore about a certain conversation, we apologize. We don't want to offend nobody, but we gonna speak our truth And we really want y'all to chime in and speak y'all truth. That's what we love about this place. This is a safe area. Say what you want to say, you know. So I'm gonna say what I want to say. So now I know all my colleagues gonna say what they want to say. I just want to know what the people want to say as well, man. We already here. We here for a reason. So listen, what's going on, man? What we on tonight, man? Somebody talk to me. What we on for the night, man?
Man,
Who gonna
what's
pop it off?
ma-
Well, it was your topic.
yeah? What's your
Oh,
first topic?
it's me for the night.
Yeah, it's
Gosh,
your
Yeah,
first
you
topic.
we
No, we didn't say you got all the topics. We say you got one topic. We're first topic. Oh.
first of all, hotel. I don't like the way y'all approach me about that just now. Like, pardon me, shit. All right, cool. So my topic, my first topic. I want to speak securities and situations as far as relationships, and I'm not just speaking about relationship with you and your significant other, but you and your relationships. And I say that all in all because insecurity will push somebody away from you. You know, like prime example. I got a good friend of mine. He decided to dibble and dabble in the wrong business. He didn't decide to go legal. He decided to go illegal. I don't want to get more into that, but that's what it is.
you already snitching, girl.
Yeah, no, I ain't. That's a dry, and I ain't even dry snitch. Get your goof ass on, boy. Listen,
You
the
snitching.
man. Did I call that man name? So the man said, but he's so deep into this shit, right? But his trust is so low, he cannot do anything with anybody. So he's literally just sitting around with a whole bunch of things that he has, and he can't do nothing with it. I don't trust this man. I don't trust that man. And I told him he in the wrong line of business. Because if that's gonna be your case, like you insecure, not insecure, you paranoid about the shit. But now everybody doing something around you, anything funny, like he's sizing me up. He wanted nah, bro. It's because you got robbed and things like that happen. That's why I'm just saying like all in general. But my most fact is about relationships. I'm literally dealing with situations where I've done bad in the past, and now I can't do anything in the future because I've done bad in the past. I'm literally being held onto that stigma of what I've done bad in the past, and relationships and otherwise, like the things I've done in my past, I know it carries on with me, but nigga, at a certain point in time, it gets to the point with me like to where I move around because I'm in a small little area where I am now. I'm not in Chicago. I'm in a small little area to where my name carries weight. It's not even a reputation no more because this shit was 10 plus years ago, 15 years ago, but it just carries a reputation. And every situation I did, every female, every person I deal with, they deal with me. You know what I'm saying? Because like it is what it is, and then they realize what the fuck I've been doing years ago, and then they insecure like, because I know you that type of, and I know you'll do that, and I know you'll do that, and
So
then
so
regular shit comes
so
to cut.
basically so basically you was a hoe and now you don't want to be a hoe no more is basically what.
Yeah, if you want to put it in layman terms,
So
pretty much, yeah.
let's just get to the fucking nitty gritty.
Right,
Okay,
right. Let's
okay.
get to the point now. I mean, if you Big Pun and Terror Squad and Joe, you don't want to be a player no more. But you not a player. You just crush a lot. Let's get to the point
Hold
now.
on, cuz you trying to hang up the player card, girl?
No, no, no. I've been hung it up. You know what I'm saying? Like I take it easy.
Okay,
You know what I'm
Bobby
saying?
Valentino.
I be taking it easy. I literally take it easy. That's all I do. So yeah, I take it easy. You know what I'm saying? But that back of the mind shit with people, it sticks with people sometimes. Like it's because they be like, I know type of shit you do. What do you know I'm gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you know I'm gonna do? That makes me even more like want to be more deceitful. Because why are you doing that?
But
If
I
I'm
but I
showing,
get I get what you say. I get what you're saying though. Like people's past will follow them.
yeah,
I remember someone talking to me and they were like, "Oh, I remember when you were in high school. You did it." I said, "High school? How you go? I'm a grown man. How you go
I,
try to judge what I did in high school?"
Well, I don't
And
know.
then, come
Hold
on,
on now,
man.
Pete, because you be saying what the ladies know when they pass though. Now, see, now you contradict yourself. Now
What?
you contradicted a little bit now.
Well,
mm,
no. See, we not. I'm not. I'm not talking about uh
Basically, what I was trying to
lying
get you,
about lying about certain things as far as changing as far as a person, like as far as my character. Like I was a kid in high school. We're talking about high school. We're not talking about a year ago. We're not talking about 2 years ago. We talking about high school. That's
All right. My bad.
you know what I'm saying? I'm a kid. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna judge for what I did as a kid? Like if I'm a grown person.
You beat the lady. Hey, look, I know they in the audience, boy. They agree with me right now. I know they like, yeah, get them.
I tell people all the time, man, I can't be played, man. You can honestly, attempt to play
I think
me.
a lot of it. Oh, see, Roslyn agree. See them.
Ross, okay with Ross. Okay, facts.
Look,
that's why I say put securities. Let me finish it off. So now it's to the point to where, like, everything a motherfucker do is a lie. Is this healthy? I want to know, is this healthy in any relationship, any situationship you in? Let's say somebody call you sleeping, legit sleeping. You knocked the fuck out. You got your phone on your side. You sleeping. And they call you once, twice, you don't answer. You respond an hour or two later when you wake up. Maybe middle of the day, end of the night, depending on when you work. You know what I'm saying? But you sleeping. You call back, hey, what's going on? Hey, what's going on? I tried to call you. Oh, yeah, I was sleeping. And the response is, must have been sleeping with that bitch. Like, tell me, is that healthy to go through that on the
No,
record?
hold on, do it again. What they be saying?
Because you be like, I've been sleeping. And now you just, must be with that bitch. First of all, what's all that about?
Right.
Calm that down, bitch. Because not bitch. I'm sorry. Tone that down, man.
Right. Let's be
Need
respectful.
you getting your what's the Peppa Pig on? Fucking whatever. Like you oinking right now. What is this about? First of all, second of all, if I'm sleeping, do I have to genuinely prove to you I was sleeping before I go to sleep? Must I take a picture and show you I've been sleeping? I, for one, feel like
let's be real. Let's be real, son. Let's be real.
Healthy to me.
Let's be real, son. If a
person
person is doing
that,
that,
be toxic. It be people really in relationships like that. Though.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. If that person does that, man, that person needs help. I'm sorry, professional help. There's nothing that you can do. There's nothing that you can say. There's nothing you can try to encourage as far as, you know, change behavior. That's something that's deep inside of someone. You can't, that's gonna take time with digging in somebody's past that if they're and no one is paid to do that. No one is. If you're not licensed to do that, that's not your job to do. Your job is to go forward and say, hey, look, this we gotta we gotta go get some help, or we can't be together. That's just
I agree. I agree with Roslyn in the comments. Y'all want me? Let me go ahead and shout my girl out, man, because you should hold on.
Chimed in with.
We interact with the audience over here, okay? So y'all give me a second. Let me. She said, "It's just her imagination once again for her. Yet your reputation precedes you. So basically, you a hoe, and you always gonna be a hoe. Is what I got. What Roslyn said to you to Monk.
Well, thank you, Rosalind, for that input. But, ma'am, first of all,
no, hold on. She said reformed players has a lot to prove.
Oh, true. These are facts. These are Snapple facts. You got a good point.
I get that. I get it. I get reform.
So y'all think it's harder for a dude to change his reputation like that, or for a female to do so?
Well, the thing about it is, you know, in society, we have females are assumed to be good and men are assumed to be bad. So we got that hump by itself without you even being a player. So I think what needs to be done is the same grace that women want to have the past, quote unquote, not erased, but we don't want to give no crutches to people to be insecure when they just trying to be, all right, okay, your past precedes you, but that don't give you a pass to go deep into your insecurities. That don't give you no excuse to be insecure.
Snapple facts.
Find out what the difference between. Go ahead.
Sometimes though, I mean, like I'm just keeping 100, man. He needs to be wilding out here in these streets, bro.
Oh yeah, and to add on to that, it's not just the females, because I got a homeboy And I can't call these people names because they might be tuning the Petty Podcast. Shout out to y'all for tuning the Petty Podcast. I fuck with y'all, but they might be listening. You know what I'm saying? And I can't say his name, but I'm gonna tell his whole situation. Period. Fuck it. He can't beat me in the hands. If he can, we gonna have to see. Anyway, he girlfriend that was a former person. She was a lady of the streets at one point in time, right? Now this nigga don't go nowhere without being with his girl. His girl can't leave the house without being like his girl work at a restaurant. So, and just to say that, just be 100. He sits in the parking lot while she's at work for 6 to 7 hours.
Oh no, that nigga's just crazy.
No, he crazy.
Like that's what I said. You know what? This nigga crazy. He got mental issues. But this the home.
He need professional help.
He gonna know what you said. You finna have to square up.
He need professional. Look, he need professional help. Look,
sometimes the truth,
brother. Hold on, bro. If you listening to this podcast, man, go seek some help, man. Seriously, this ain't good. This is not good.
And I told him, like, bro, like, I don't care how much you want to be. Oh, I'm this, I'm that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And again, y'all first tuning in with me. I'm, there's a lot of good educated brothers in here. I'm an educated brother as well, but I happen to dip on the other side of it, you know what I'm saying, when I was younger. So I speak a little different. He's a good guy, right? Dude is a good guy, but he want to be so tough that he don't know how to express his emotions. Like, nigga, you going through some shit. Like, you have real fucking mental issues. You should get that checked out, my boy. You really should. Because way in hell, 7 hours of my day sitting in no motherfucking sitting in no parking lot in a restaurant while my girl works because I don't trust her enough to let her work. That is the craziest shit I've ever heard in my life. And it makes me uncomfortable to want to hang around the nigga. I cut him off. Like, I don't know what you got on your brain, but I'm sure it's not nothing that's going to turn out well. That's insecurity that are toxic.
Right. That's what I'm saying. And so he got two choices. Either
I'm gonna let you some help. Let's let Roz.
I'm just gonna say this. If he got two choices. If he either gonna need to get some help or they don't need to be together because that's dangerous. And
apparently she ain't going nowhere because Pete, the other options out the window because he be in the parking lot, so he ain't going. It's gonna go one or two ways. It's gonna go one way actually. Somebody gonna go, unfortunately. So somebody need y'all, bro. Look, bro. See, y'all need to stop talking about these people business. So this, bro. Y'all wild, bro. Y'all wild.
Go ahead, Roz.
Roz, please go ahead because
that's definitely toxic all day. That's toxic all day. But I want to go back. I was not trying to tell Mr. Slim that he was a hoe, once a hoe, always a hoe.
I know. I just want to slide that.
That's what got me on here because I was in the middle of something. I was like, let me step away and say something real quick. I'm not saying that you're a hoe and always going to be a hoe. I'm just saying that, like I said, a reformed player has a lot to prove. Like, but for a woman to react the way that she does towards a man and automatically assume he's sleeping with somebody and he's sleeping with himself in the bed, it's insecurity on her part.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
That's insecurity on her part. And then why the hell are you with him if you can't trust him?
But I have a question, Rosin. Like, it seems like a lot of females be wanting the guys that got more women after them. Like, they be wanting to date them men more often. How do you win? Like, how do they win in that situation? It's like a lose-lose.
It's attractive. Like it. Okay, so let's say you were sitting at the bar by yourself and you got no play, but then a woman comes to you and sit next to you, start talking to you. All of a sudden, you got all eyes on you. Like, oh snap, this girl's talking to you. It's an attraction thing. Next thing you know, you got 4 or 5 women hitting you up while you're walking away from the bar after that one woman stepped to you. But when you were by yourself, you wasn't attractive. Not saying you were ugly. It's just that it's more like not competition, but it's an attraction thing.
But I'm saying though, but y'all be mad. Y'all be mad that the nigga got other options. Let's keep it 100. Y'all be mad that the nigga got options, but that's what y'all like though. You feel me?
You're right. We will get mad, but then that's a territorial issue for the woman. If y'all didn't establish an exclusive relationship or something exclusive, then dude has every right to date other people. Do I want to hear about it? I don't think so. Just like I'm not going to tell you I'm dating other dudes.
Man, look. If
I'll
you try to
say it to get the.
be
Roz,
territorial,
you
if
finna
you
rile
try to
them,
be
rile
listen,
them
if you
up,
try
man.
to have territory with the man, pee on his leg and let's keep it moving.
Nah, but I will throw it in the guy's face once in the blue just to let him know, like, I got options too, boo. Don't get it twisted.
But that's the thing though, like, but for guys, like, we just kind of look at it. I'm not coming for you or nothing, but for guys, like, this is some real shit. Like, for the guys, like, it's most guys are generally sleep with like anything if they know no one to find out about. I'm just keeping 100. Like, if they know like ain't nobody gonna find out about it, like if it's a female and she decently attracted, like they'll you know what I'm saying, they're gonna do what they do. You feel me? So like for a female, like it's easy for y'all to obtain sex. You feel me? But it's harder for men to do it. So when a female come to us and be like, "Oh, I got plenty of dudes in my inbox," we like, "Duh," you feel me? So I never like understood why they like say that shit to us.
Well, I mean, it's nothing to really brag about. I mean,
you know what I mean? Like why? I just never understood that. Like, y'all feel me? Like I be hearing that. I'm like, okay, duh, bro. I'm sure they is.
go talk to the dudes in the. That's how you feel, right? Like, just go talk to the dudes in your DM. Why are you talking to me? That's how you feel, right?
I mean, that's just how you. Well, it's just crazy to me because it's like you telling me something I already know. So like, why would you feel me? So I say that because it's just interesting, like how a guy could, you know what I'm saying, sleep with a lot of women, and women will still more women want to talk to that guy. You feel me? Like, but yeah, y'all say y'all don't like that, but that's the dude. That's the niggas y'all be going for.
It's an attraction thing.
Right.
That's all it is. I'm not
Am I lying though? Am I lying though?
But
You're
no,
not lying though.
but y'all right, and it's more of a primal instinct. It's more of a mating strategy. Those guys
I say
are
those are the dudes that get more play.
Right. Because those are guys are looked at to be for women think that they, and it's a subconscious thing and it's more of a primal instinct. They think that those guys are most wanted for to be under to most wanted to be a protector, most wanted to be to mate and have good genes and so they could go into the next generation. So it's more of a primal type thing, and then you got to women have to recognize it and adjust accordingly. That's all it is.
Yeah, it's just interesting how that plays out. Hey, Monk, you there?
Yeah, I'm still here, bro.
Let's dive deeper into the this topic because we still rolling and we're gonna transition.
Yeah, so what I was trying to get into is it like well shit, I think we, to be honest, I would think we really got to it. Like if you were the individual, and this is me asking but more of me saying as well though, you're the individual when things get to a certain level and it's like you can't do regular things, like because I know a lot of people in this situation, they can't do regular things in life because their significant other be on bullshit type of time with them. Like, okay, you can't go to the store without being with a nigga. You can't go anywhere. Like it's girls, it's women. I'm sorry, it's women in this world that they have a man that they feel is like their man, that they love them, and that man won't let them do nothing. And I got a homeboy like that. You know what I'm saying? I won't say a friend because I only got a few friends. I got brothers, and you know what I'm saying, I got a few associates, but I got I'm gonna say that associate, he won't let this woman do anything in life. So I think it's more of a statement. If that's going on, that's not healthy. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to get feedback from y'all, but it's not healthy. I don't think it's healthy, me personally. And I think that you should get out of that situation, or maybe have that person seek some help to get themselves together. Because that shit crazy.
Right.
Can you imagine going to the store and then that person like, yeah, you go in the store, be with that nigga or that woman, or that man or that woman.
Yeah,
You
people
know what I'm saying? Like,
bro, and it's crazy that you bring that up because, bro,
this stuff really be going on though.
Bro,
for real.
that's
Like,
real. That really be going on, and a lot of people, if they
toxic.
I'm gonna give you 1 second. I'm sorry. I'm gonna give y'all 1 second. I'm almost done. But like, this is a real conversation that you have to have before you leave the house. You're doing regular shit. You're packing up. You're putting on your clothes, going outside to the store, and you have to have a 10-minute conversation with somebody. They don't know how much that affects you more, because hurt people holds hand. They don't know how much that affects you more because you just want to go do some regular shit. You can't even do that. Like, you literally are living in a hellhole, and I know people living through that shit, and I feel so bad for them. Like, bro, get out of that shit. Get peace of mind. I don't
It's
want to
people
hear
going
it.
through that right now. What you?
Can I
Hey,
chime in a
let
little
cuz
bit on
chime in.
that? I know this
Oh,
ain't this y'all shit. You know what I mean?
come
Mookie,
Nah,
go on,
bro,
My
it's
man.
boy.
free. We like everybody
I'm
to talk,
gonna
man.
chime
Speak
in.
your
I'm gonna
piece.
chime in on that just a little bit.
on.
All right,
Okay.
so that's what makes situations like that makes most women and or men people go and step out and go get them a side chick or a side nigga or whatever, because you like, yeah, I'm trying to go to the store and you like, what bitch you going to meet at the store? You feel me? Or vice versa. Some nigga like his girl trying to go to the store, one motherfucker you going to meet at the store. You know what I mean? I'm just going to get some cabbage, motherfucker. Some chicken or something. You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
and it's like sometimes people push certain situations on their significant other that it ain't even that situation, but because you voicing, and it's almost like, you know how people say you speak things into existence, you voicing like, oh, who you going to see when I'm just going to get some bread. But at the same time, maybe it might be a chick that come up to you and be like, hey, how you doing at the store? You feel me? And you not gonna get that negative vibe that you getting from home type shit. Like,
Right.
so that holds hands. Like what you just said, school Mookie, Monk, it holds hands, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, and
My
yo,
boy
So
just
said
to
why y'all
Mookie,
just to
stay with this bitch?
go ahead.
So why y'all stay with her? If y'all have to get a
cause she
side
got
chick,
that. Hey,
I
hey,
mean,
why
Roz,
y'all
I'm gonna
stay
that's
keep
with
it
not
her?
my
100.
situation, but I don't know. I don't know why they stay.
Roz,
I
they
know
ain't gonna
dudes
tell
in the
you the truth.
situation
Look,
now.
Roz, you know me. I don't mean to cut you off, bro. Hold on, I'm gonna let you step back in. Roz, I'm gonna keep it 100, cause them be the ones that got that fire, boy.
Excuse me for saying, but they're
Nah,
pussy
man.
whipped.
Hey,
Yeah,
I
I would
mean,
say
hey, man,
that.
I don't know, bro. I'm just saying, them
I
be
would
the
say
ones,
it.
boy.
Because y'all
Man,
can just walk away. Y'all don't even have to have side pieces. Y'all can just walk away and have a plethora of side pieces.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something.
You
I'm gonna tell you
want me
something right now. I'm gonna tell you
but
something right now. I remember I was 19, and I was ready to go to jail for somebody,
hey, my boy.
cause boy, she was crazy, but that thing was like he said. And I was 19
Y'all
years
will
old, and the police. Hold on, the police had to be called to the crib. I promise you, police had to
The
be
power
called
of
to
the
the
poom
crib.
poom.
And hold on, I'm gonna land this
Hey,
plane.
man, when you young, hey, if any,
Listen,
man,
and
when
I,
they
I
young,
will
you all
never
catch that
forget
one when you
this. It
young, man.
changed my life. It changed my life. The policeman told me, he said, ain't nothing in this world, not even the box. He said other words, but not even the box is worth your freedom. And it
Amen.
stuck with me
Yeah.
for the rest of my life. And I was 19 years old.
Yo.
I feel you though, but you ain't never had no some good. I mean,
See,
fire ass
No,
hey,
bitches
that's
in
what
keep
I'm
the
saying.
keep it
No,
motherfucker.
no,
real,
You
cuz.
Y'all get on
listen,
this
goddamn
platform
listen.
and y'all
top of the.
complain about these women doing the most, but then y'all keeping them around.
Nah, Roz, they be keeping him. They be keeping him around is what be happening, Roz.
Yeah, okay. So we cast a spell, so y'all can stay.
Oh, no, ain't
No,
got nothing to do
no,
with no
that's not.
spell
No,
now.
this.
It ain't that
No,
complicated.
I'm just saying,
Look, look,
like,
look.
y'all have the option to leave.
If you don't want
Y'all
me to ask
just
you what,
But
I'm
I
on.
agree with Ross. I agree with Ross. I think that dude should go. That's what I'm saying. I told that story that when I was 19, when I was a child, I did childish things. Now I'm a grown behind man. I do grown behind man things now.
Yeah, nah, Pete, that's real. But I'm
Yeah,
just
I'm
saying,
not.
bro. Let's keep it real.
Listen,
Like,
that's not me.
Look,
I excuses. Just leave.
Right. Exactly.
nah,
Leave.
it's a
I'm
lot of
sorry.
dudes out here that ain't really getting the box like that. You feel me? And
That's
when they
true
come
too.
across one that really put it on them, boy, they be
That's
about to
true.
lose their mind,
So
bro.
That's
they'll
another factor
they
too.
rather they'll go through the shits just for the good box.
What? But let
Yeah.
me explain something
Just
to you, Ross. Hold
Look,
on.
Monk already told y'all the man be sitting in the parking
Monk,
lot in the car.
I got it.
going.
Let me explain to you.
I have to give me a second. I gotta be petty. It's the petty podcast. We're gonna be petty.
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Wait,
That man can totally pack his bags up and leave. But ma'am, you might go to UPS, FedEx, you might go to USPS, but that box that you got going on over there, we ain't leaving that box. Why, man? Because that is that
Well,
box, man.
that leaves it up to the woman.
What
If the
that boy
woman
said,
knows
what you
the
said,
power of
girl?
her poom, then she wouldn't be giving it out. And then you're
No,
mad because you're not in it anymore.
and,
That's your
and, and
fault.
makes me sad because other people ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna tell you the truth. That's what makes us sad because I don't want nobody else to get in that box. I went in there. It was comfortable. It was warm. Like I love that box. It
Y'all
had
crazy.
like
Y'all the crazy ones. Don't blame the women.
you buy some new stuff and they got the little bubbles in the box and all the kids want to pop the bubbles in the
but
box.
but
That's the shit that we
but
get
this is the
every time
but
like
let me
kid.
bring it real. And I know I know this is the petty podcast.
Nah, Roz, we just
Hold
being
on.
real though. That's how I
Let,
really.
let's
I
That's
let's
know.
be
really
I
how the
real.
motherfuckers
appreciate
be
the
thinking.
realness.
Let's
I
be
just don't understand
no, let's
how
be
y'all
real
deal with that. Like,
because one in three men
We ain't saying
have
that's what we be. Hold on, let me
one
clear that up. We ain't saying that's what we be doing. I'm just
I
saying
know. I'm
that's.
talking about
one in
the
three
male
men are not
species.
sexually active. And this is what I'm saying. This is what it is. That's why they say the power of the PU, SSY. They know what it is. This is the thing about it.
Yeah,
Women
Roz over there
hold
playing dumb. Talking about
access.
really? That's what
Look,
it, girl. You
women
know you done
hold
had somebody about
access.
to yoke you up in somewhere before,
Yo,
girl.
Listen, I know my worth.
look,
Therefore,
women
it is
hold
precious.
access to sex. That's just what it is. Women hold access to sex. Men hold access to marriage. So that's what is happening here. One in three men are not having sex.
That's what I'm saying.
And
A
so
lot of them
what
don't be really
happens is
getting
when they
no
find
play
somebody
like that.
that's giving them sex,
Yeah, some
they
of them
they
lose their
use
mind,
that
boy.
power and they say, "Look, man, I'm gonna stay with
That's
this
true.
until I can find a better option."
They're
That's
not going to
all
be
they
able to, and
doing.
that's where the side chicks come in, right?
Right. That's where and also
Yeah, that's
not
true.
on I want to touch on the CEO what he was saying. He was saying if you're being this is what it is, it's just a human nature. If you're being treated as if you're doing a crime, after a while you're gonna want to do the time. You're gonna want to actually do the crime. Like if I'm doing the time, I'll actually want to do the crime. If I'm in jail for no reason and they said that I did something, that I stole something, I'm gonna want to steal something to make what I'm being treated as valid. You see what I'm saying? And that's what's happening. So when your man is treating you as if you're going out cheating on them and you're not, you're gonna eventually want to, and they treat you like that, you're gonna eventually want to cheat on them because you want to validate what's happening to you. You see what I'm
Securities
saying?
do insecurities do build. They do build like not responsibilities. I'm sorry, but insecurity they definitely do build
I mean,
what's the
another thing, though, man. You know what I'm saying? We just being real. You know, it's a petty podcast, man. Another thing. You know, I seen that man. I ain't even finna go down. I ain't even.
That's cool. I'd rather go down that road because I was walking over there. So pick me up on the way down there. Let's go. Where you going?
So a lot of it, though, you know what I'm saying. You know, when it comes to the bed, like very, it's not as often as a lot of females would think you come across a female that really know what she doing in that bedroom, bro. So a lot of them really think they know what they be doing, but when you come across one that really know, you feel me, and y'all on the same way, like, man, that's when, you know, she become the side chick, and next thing you know, then she the main chick and you out the picture. That's what
You about to start arguments tonight, bro. You finna have
What you
you
mean?
finna have
Am I
listen.
lying though? I'm
You
just
finna
being real,
have
dog. I ain't
females.
trying to be
You
funny.
finna have females ask they man, "Hey, am I really good?" Or you be saying that?
What
You
They
finna
don't
mix
want to
up
know the truth.
insecurities.
They don't want
watch
to know the truth though.
my thing is in your relationship,
I'm
no
saying
matter
the fellas don't want to know the truth either though. Let's keep it 100, bro. I'm
openly,
just
watch
going.
openly. Like, is there a reason why you have to ask them? Why can't you ask them? My relationship is good because I tell the truth. I'm like, hey, babe, trying some freaky shit. I be trying some different shit. I be like, is you open to that? Or is you not? You feel me? Like, I don't understand no reason why you shouldn't be able to ask that your companion that you're with as an adult. Like, hey, am I good? Cause she might tell you bad, nigga. You done hit over 30. Like, you used to hit me 45 minutes. Now you hit me 20 minutes. It's cool though. But you know, my woman so real with me. My woman so me. She was like, "Yeah, babe, I ain't gonna lie. You gave me a good 17 the other day. 17, bitch. I'm supposed to be 45 in. That was 17, nigga. I watched 2 episodes of Seinfeld, and I smoked. And I told myself, I said, you know what? I'm gonna get my life together. I start doing push-ups. I start drinking more alkaline. Start drinking more not alkaline. I start drinking more. No, because y'all can sit here and live y'all lives. I live here to live my truth on this fucking podcast. This is what we got.
All
And
right,
excuse
all right.
I'm being rude to. This is the truth. We got to be honest with each other. I mean, because it don't go no further than this conversation. So if
Yeah.
y'all and everything's sweet, you go ahead and leave your woman in a situation and see what happens. Because I promise you, it's not gonna go the way you think it go. I promise you. Unless you married, no disrespect to the married people and the people that's no disrespect to nobody, honestly. But life is too real. You gotta humble yourself. Take a humble pill and be like, you know what? Let me see who I am from the outside in. So I understand what people saying, like, that shouldn't, like, the people in the store shouldn't intrigue you, but it does intrigue you. Like, you can have $1 million in your pocket. You could see it 2 million sitting outside the door. You're gonna want that 2 million. It's common sense. It's human nature. Not even common sense, human nature. You're gonna want that 2 million. Not saying you should go get it, but you're gonna look at it like, damn, I want that 2 million. So for women or males, when they say that, nah, you should just no, it's never that. And you should just leave that person alone. Why the fuck would I leave my $1 million to go run into $2 million that I might not have? I might not be able to grab it.
Right. And
That's human nature to me.
Right. And I get that, but see, this is what we have to start prioritizing our mental health. We have to start prioritizing what we value more. Like, what is $1 million if you dead? What's $1 million if you're gonna go into the psych ward? What is
Hey,
$1
Pete, with
million?
this, go ahead. It's the perfect time to say it
You
within
know what
your
I'm saying?
topic, man. Go ahead, and say it within your
But yeah, I do want to bring up this whole
Hey, Mark, that was good. That was a
yeah,
good topic, though,
that was
man.
real. That was real, son. Yo,
Gratitude.
but
Yep.
I definitely want to talk about, Brittney Griner, and her coming home and the
Juana,
whole
man,
huh?
Juana, man, nigga.
Stop.
This
We not
nigga
going
stupid.
there. We not
No,
going
this
there.
nigga just did
We
not just say that shit,
Yo,
bro.
we not
This
going
nigga
there. I don't want no parts of that
Yo,
conversation. This is
flag
not
on
what
play.
Guns, the hoop. We don't even watch the bitches hoop like that. No disrespect. It's true. Y'all ain't listen. I'm petty. This bitch can hoop. She can dunk. But the bitch like 7 foot tall. My cousin 6'5". He can dunk right now. Fuck is you talking about? We let go of this nigga that got all the guns in the world. And you know Russia, Ukraine don't smoke. Never mind. I'ma shut up. Y'all ain't gonna act like this ain't the truth. Hey, well,
man.
that bitch nigga
Look,
hoop. The WNBA been missing shit. I mean, we ain't missed nothing. Nigga, that bitch. All right, man, cool. We couldn't trade nobody else.
this is my whole take on this, man.
I would have traded 100 pounds of vodka, 100 pails of vodka to get that bitch back. Other than I trade fucking Brittney Griner, nigga. Tell me Brittney Griner stats last year, nigga.
You was waiting
Y'all
to say all this.
lying. Y'all be lying. And y'all want to get into the physical. Y'all want to get into if you look at this, man, fuck all that. I'm a real life regular person. I don't even know Brittney Griner. They said BG was free. I start saying the hot boys coming back. I'm a hood nigga.
Pete,
Yo,
Pete,
All right, I'm gonna
my dude,
put my mute button on my microphone because I can't say shit.
strong
It's funny,
box.
man.
I mean,
It is special.
yo,
Y'all, I'll shout
I
you.
can't breathe. Cuz.
I'll shout. I'll shout your nigga. You know what's it?
Oh my god.
I can't breathe.
Oh
That nigga got my stomach hurt, man.
Oh gosh, I can't breathe.
Pete,
Oh gosh.
Pete, that nigga stupid.
yo, my head hurts. Y'all.
Oh gosh.
That nigga said I said,
That nigga said the waterman. Dude.
Her BG was coming home. I thought the house was coming back.
Hey, look, I said, wow, what's the album?
Hey, bro. Pete,
Oh shit.
that nigga stupid, bro. Man, go ahead, man. Pete, go ahead. Pete, what was you saying, dog?
Oh god.
That nigga, Well, we know how this nigga feel about her coming back, man. I just want to say I'm happy they got somebody home, man. You know what I'm saying? I get how everybody feel about it, but man, if that was me over there, bro, y'all could trade me for the arms. Bring me home, though.
Yo, but yeah,
I'm gonna keep it 100. Bring me home. Y'all can get me home. Bring me home, dog.
But nah, real talk.
I read up, buddy.
I do want to see the Hot Boys
man.
come back. I do want to see that. They need to come out
He was
with
definitely
a mixtape or something.
Hey, said BG free. I said one
Turk home,
out.
so you know. Anyway, but yeah. So yeah, but in all seriousness, I wanted Brittney Griner to come home. Move heaven and earth. Bring her home. I don't care what to make the deal. That's what I wanted. I didn't think that it was gonna happen. I think and if it was gonna happen, I didn't think it would be under these circumstances. But I'm glad that she came back home. But what I would want to say about the situation is what they try to
people
spin.
Was mad though, bro.
People was mad. But see, I read between the lines and I peep game. What the feminist movement tried to do is try to take Brittney Griner situation and try to say, oh, if she was getting paid as much as LeBron James or people in the NBA, and they use LeBron James' face and said if she wouldn't be over there in Russia trying to play basketball to make more money than what she already makes. And
I don't think nothing to do with that though.
This is the story they try to spin. That's what I'm saying. It's all propaganda.
Yeah, but I don't think it had nothing to do with the feminist agenda. I think it was just like the American agenda. First of all,
that's what I'm saying.
I just want to say this.
It's the feminist agenda.
I think it's interesting how it like separated races of people.
Yeah, it did. It took racism out the boat.
Like, no. What I'm saying, it was like, it seemed like more black people were happy about it, and it seemed like more people that were non-black were not happy about her coming home. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm looking at, like the way it was portrayed on social media. You feel me? Like it almost this is how it was portrayed,
and that's what I'm trying to paint. Let me paint that picture.
Hold on.
Let me paint that picture.
That's the problem.
What?
That dude Victor is no joke.
Yeah, I know.
Well, we know that, and this is the thing about it. But see, and that's why I said what I posted this week. I was saying that they brought her home. I know for the government on purpose, different purposes. They care to the extent of whatever their purpose is that they brought her home. But my whole thing is this has to destroy the propaganda that was being pushed about this situation, because they took the time to bring home the topic and to try to say, see, women don't get paid as much as men, and look how she's going through right now, because if she just got paid as much as men, and try to use this to talk about the gender wage gap and try to spin the story as if and I'm tired of how feminists have taken a black woman and a black man at their profession and try to pin them against and compare one another, and they use that and it made some black people mad and along just so for their agenda, and then come to find out we done moved heaven and earth to get this lady home. So does that destroy in this situation destroy the whole narrative of we don't quote unquote care about women in our society? We don't value women in our society. So I looked at it like that.
You know what they do though, low key? Like low key. They do destroy the fact that what's my man's name? I can't remember his name off the top of my tongue. Tell me again, my bad, bro. They call the guy that they released. They call him the
Victor?
Victor.
Right, Victor, yeah. They call him
Brittney, if you look at that and you compare, Brittney had 29, 10, and 11 rebounds, and Victor did not do shit. Play. So in my mind,
This bitch retarded, man.
What was the stat?
what was the stat?
Yo, what's the stats again? Yo,
Nigga say stats again.
yo.
Oh my gosh! What? Oh my gosh!
like,
Come.
But, but on a serious note, Monk. On a serious note, what I was trying to say is that you have Brittney Griner, and they try to compare it to LeBron James. We value there's a value difference between Brittney Griner and LeBron James. They would say, "Oh, if it was LeBron James, we would do what it takes." Well, in this
LeBron,
case, we actually
did what
did.
it takes.
We
Black
actually
ass
did
nigga.
what it took to get
Hold on,
her.
CEO. What he was finna say? He took the words right out my mouth. What you say, cuz?
LeBron was about to take his ass over there, man.
Right, exactly. But we not gonna go there, bro. Yo, we not gonna go there.
what?
We not gonna go there.
Nigga, I just don't understand. Like, bro, trust me, bro. I'm glad the sister home.
Yeah, I'm
Let's
so
keep it
glad.
100. But, bro, you gonna try and fly home. Cuz you gonna try and fly home from Russia in the middle of a war, cuz with a vape pen in there. Cuz, come on, bro. Like, you got to check your bags to get on the plane or something.
It's more. Like,
Chill out.
I don't trust her being home because you don't know what she's been programmed with. She's not gonna.
They done
She is
put a
not
chip in
gonna
her
be
ass.
adjusted back into normal civilization of being the
We
basketball
not
player.
going to the
They
chips
said
because
she
we
gonna
gonna
get.
stop talking on these phones. Y'all put y'all fucking phones down. We ain't gonna talk about chips.
Nigga stupid.
Yeah.
But you know what? As funny as it is, it's true though.
Yeah. Them niggas probably tapping this shit right now.
Fuck that. Stop.
Look.
Put us
Hey,
on the
Pete.
side. Note, y'all think about some shit right now and be like, man, I want some motherfucking Doritos. And say Doritos in your head and start looking on your phone. Swear to God, Doritos gonna pop up on your phone.
Yeah, it is.
That's facts. That's facts.
Yeah, it is.
It's
Maybe
facts.
my little glass.
Yeah,
Happens to all of us. So don't say this lady gonna come back doing nothing different. She's already been trained for this shit. They done already trained her. Whether she wanted to or not.
everything.
It's real. Fuck that. So again, and I ain't trying to cut off Brittney Griner, you know what I'm saying? Because like it's real things we should speak about. But the truth is, this big old bitch got caught. You feel me?
Yo,
motherfucker is doing.
We done,
yo, you a penis to talk about this.
Yo,
Man,
the big
back
Cuz
to
ain't
a
got time
serious
for
note.
Pete, hurry up, Pete,
back
please,
to
though, because this nigga ain't happening, bro.
back to a serious note though.
y'all know, man. If y'all
But we
know,
are serious though, Peter. We are.
Yeah, back to a seriouser note, if that's even a word. God, no.
sorry, I'm sure. Let me
But
mute.
let him finish, but
Yeah,
go,
let
Pete,
me
please,
land my plane. Guys, dog. I done had to pull up for mountains being erected. Goodness. Let me land the plane. But yeah, nah. But for real talk though. But that's what it is, man. Like I was really trying to say that we do value women in our society. That's the end of what I was trying to say. We value women in our society, and this case should show you that all that talk about, oh, we don't value women, and she was going to be a lost woman in the Russian system, and we just going to abandon her, just like we abandon women here in America. That was the talking point. But look, we done gave up the merchant of death. That's what his nickname is, the merchant of death, for this woman. Do we not value? Yes, we do. Of course, that's foolishness. We've always valued women in our society. We've always protect women and children. We never told women they had to go to war and get on the front lines. We never. Every time the ship about to go down, guess who we saving first? Women and children. We always value women and children. So for them to say we don't value them, no, we value them. This is what I'm saying.
Russia just smart, man. Russia just smart. Russia is like, yeah, they could say some goofies. We finna give them this basketball player, and they finna give us back this nigga that could kill kill the whole city if he wanted to. Like they got over on us, bro.
Right,
But
they did.
I'm not trying
I'm
to
not saying that
downplay
they didn't get other things in the deal because we don't know
Mr.
what other stuff they got. We don't know
But
other.
what they said, short. Hey, what they said, sis like 7 foot with a vape pen in the bag. Come on, dog. Like you tripping, bro.
This bitch 6'13" with a vape pen.
We're not gonna talk about the questionable decisions that she made. We're not gonna talk about that.
My thing is, though, bro, you talking about them and Brittney Griner want to be a whole man.
Like, no,
I'm not going to that
conversation.
No,
see, I'm not
even going into that conversation, bro.
She identifies as a he, though.
Oh, what? I'm gonna go ahead and crank my car. It's gonna get a little.
I'm saying, don't she identify as a he?
Gas money, this motherfucker. It's gonna be a long ride tonight.
I don't know. Listen,
I'm just asking. She identifies.
I don't know.
Right?
I don't know. I don't know, bro.
So bad.
She do, but you know what? We missing the big part about this. The big part is the true shit, though.
Asking.
Situation, just saying.
I don't know.
No. The true situation is that, like, us as America, us is like this. Is what Pete's saying. He got all facts on this shit. What Pete's saying is, we went out there and we went and got that woman man back. You feel me? So that woman man is back. So since that woman man back, we gonna but in order to get fam back for 3 dunks in 1 season, we just let the nigga that got all and he for the fuck Ukraine up. Like, we not gonna address that. Never mind.
So you
cool.
Think,
I'm good on this.
He finna unleash him. He done got her cuz back. He finna let him loose out there.
And then the whole feminist movement and stuff like that. But there's like, wait a minute. She identified herself as a man, and all of a sudden she's a woman out of convenience and wanting to move the power that need to do something.
Nah, see, Raj, you about to stir up some shit out.
No, that's what I'm saying. She's a woman, but what I'm saying is like what you just said. Like you just made my point right there. Like I just don't get it. Like she kind of used. I don't know how to. It's like, do you want to be a man or
women? And all that stuff. Now that all of a sudden they like women's rights and all that stuff, but you didn't want to be a woman in the first place, and now you want, like, it's just weird. It's just
right.
a weird.
You want the respect as a woman now, but you carry yourself as a man, and if somebody called you a woman, you would get upset. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, and
wait.
That's a deeper conversation that people are not ready for. You know, the people are not ready for that conversation.
Okay, I'm just saying because like
you right.
You said women, like feminism, right? Like, and then you bring up the fact that y'all letting this woman, I ain't gonna say black woman, but this woman sit in this jail, but when every day in the United States, if she identifies as a man, even though she's a woman, she, I want to be known as a man. So it's just like it's almost not fair, motherfucker. You pick what you like. I don't know. You're right. That's a sensitive conversation.
Right. But that's what I'm saying.
Nah, you got a point, bro.
You have a point, but that's a deep. They can't even understand what I just said.
Y'all ain't finna get me banned on these people tonight.
They can't even understand what I just said. You think they gonna understand what
I feel like we should
admit to what you just said?
I feel like we should talk conversation maybe tread a little lighter. You know what I'm saying? Like watch our words, but it should be addressed. But
I'm trying to watch my words. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to. I just want to understand it.
Right. I feel you. I concur because they can't even understand what I was saying. Imagine what you're saying. They're not going to understand or even admit to what you're saying too. So they can't even understand what I'm saying. It goes over a lot of people's head, just way over their head. But what you saying, bro, you not speaking nothing crazy. You speaking, from your mind, and you speaking from your heart because I believe you truly want to understand. They not gonna. First of all, they not gonna even understand that question.
I can barely hear you.
They not gonna even understand that question. They're not gonna even understand that question. And if they do understand that question, will they admit to what you saying? They
already mute your ass. Y'all on here talking about
what I'm saying.
They already started muting y'all niggas. Look.
So, but that's real. And I brought them to talk about how that whole narrative of we don't value women in our society is garbage, and this gives proof to them trying to tell a story that just got destroyed right in front of their faces, but nobody's talking about that. You know what I'm saying?
So true.
Value women. I love a good slice of I'm sorry, I love a good woman in my life. First of all, like I got my life. Second of all, I'll take a slice of pie any day of the week. You know what I'm saying? You like, so I love women. So any of the women listeners listening to me, just feel free. You can go ahead and add me as well, because you know what I'm saying. Like I love a good female. I love like we
Yeah,
can't do.
same, man.
They don't care about you, good.
They
So
don't. They don't.
Why you do that to him? That's wrong.
They don't.
bro, I'm trying to finish motherfucking gas station. Hold on.
But
I
living your
I
truth.
care.
But
I
living your
care.
truth.
Olivia,
Living your truth, dog. Hey, if you feel like they after you, hey, just feel it. Just live your truth. Even though they might not be after you, live in your truth.
Hey man, because I said they choose.
This is my life. No, they ain't gotta care about me. I care about them. You know, that's my life. Y'all mind y'all business. Hold on. I'm in the middle of my podcast. I'll give me a cigar. Hold on.
But
I like that.
I do want to hit on this let's segue to the second part of my topic. I want to talk about cheating, and I also want to talk about mix that in with Derrick Jackson.
Yeah, man. Who's this Derrick? I've been seeing this all on social media. What he
Wait,
did?
you don't know about Derrick?
He doesn't know about Derrick. Yeah, he doesn't know. Yeah,
Nah, I don't know about that dude neither. I seen him. I seen his face on a lot of memes and stuff, and I was like, "Yo, what dude do?"
Yeah. So,
I
dude,
don't.
if let me explain it as quick as possible. If there were in the encyclopedia, if you look up Simp Awards, he will be in the running for Simp
Oh
Awards.
shit!
That's
Damn.
how he first.
Hey, boy, you hit my soul. I gotta put y'all on mute. Let me walk in these people's store. Y'all tweaking. Hold on.
Have if
Simple Wars. I'm gonna be on mute, y'all though.
when he first came out, that was what he was doing. He was telling women what they wanted to hear, telling them, oh, real black men don't cheat, and they supposed to treat you like the queens and worship the ground you walk on, all the stuff, that if I would say I'll be rich right now, I probably wouldn't be on this podcast. But everything that women will pay to hear.
And they were paying.
They were paying.
And everything.
He had books. He taught little courses and how men should treat you and all the kind of stuff. And if he don't treat you like this, then you don't need him. And he ain't a real man. And he went into this whole real man stuff. Pretty much everything that a woman will want to hear, that that women will want to hear. That's what he catered to. So
and he had a whole wife.
He had a whole wife, and kind of find out
crap.
some of the videos that he was taking in the car when he was quote unquote motivational speaking and simping to women's ears. What was happening is that he was cheating on her with multiple women, and right before he go see them, he'll record a video in his car. And this sucker was cheating on his wife.
This woman is living a modest life.
Modest wife. Yeah, he had a modest woman. She was a God-fearing woman. Went to church.
Hair wrapped up.
Hair, yes, and like she was good. So
why was they buying the book? Why was everybody? So they was buying, like, he had books.
Yeah,
books. He had games.
He had games.
Yes, games answer.
So why? So what? They all mad because he was a cheater the whole time.
Yeah, he cheated. Yeah, he cheated, and so that turned women away from him a little bit. But he still had a following, because once and then he kind of catered to them.
What you was gonna say?
And he was starting to reel them back in. His wife, he did this reform. I'm reformed. I'm treating my wife right. And they did a little.
She started dressing a little better,
right? And then he did like a little video with him and his wife. He was holding her hand. He said, I found God, and I'm going back. I went going back to church and stuff like that, and doing right by my wife and all that. Kind of find next, and then down the road, a year later, less than a year later, you see him out with a 3 or 4, him and his wife getting a divorce.
Hell no, he done hustled y'all. He done hustle. He done sound like a hustler to me.
He's a hustler. Yeah, he is.
Yo,
so people trying to get their money back or what? Like what's going?
Nah, the thing about it, they mad because they were duped, and this is, and like I said, in that situation, that shows
be the main one. Them be the main one.
that showed me, and I say he's a weak man, and that shows me that this is what we're dealing with. We're dealing with a society where there's women that are mesmerized and delusional that much to where they had somebody to fool them, like in that kind of way.
Steve Harvey be doing the same thing.
He do, because he a chameleon too. Like Steve Harvey be on it, and then sometimes like, what you saying, dog? Like, what are you saying, man? Like,
there's women just want to hear affirmation. Like their love language affirmation. They want to hear all that stuff from a man.
But that makes my point earlier. Like y'all be saying y'all want, you feel me? Y'all want the good dude, but y'all be going after, you feel me, the nigga that be lying.
That's a wolf in sheep's clothing. That's unfortunately the woman's not trained to notice that.
I feel like a lot of them did be knowing, they just ignore it because they be the one that like tame them.
I don't think a lot of them ignore it. I think they just like. Well, yeah, that is ignoring. If you like it, you're ignoring it.
Yeah, like, they just like that. They like that. But yeah, but I
mean, I ain't gonna hold you though. I mean, I liked some of his stuff, but then after a while, it was just like, okay, you kind of too good to be true. Like,
nah,
this is crazy.
It's not even too good to be true. He was telling women exactly what they want to hear. Listen, men know what women want to hear. You go back to 50 Cent song PIMP. I tell her whatever she want to hear. We know, men know, if all men want to be dogs, we can be dogs. It's in us. It takes a strong-willed, strong-minded man to not do that. We know exactly what to say to women. We know. So when you have a dude that's trying to tell you the truth, it's him trying to be a strong-minded man.
But a lot of them be wanting the truth, but they run from that shit, bro.
Right, because then what the truth does, it holds them accountable, and it makes them want to change. It makes them change. It stretches them, and they don't want to stretch. A lot of them want Pookies and Ray Rays. You know why? Because they are the ones that don't need healing when it comes. They're the superior one, morally superior one that got their stuff together more. So they don't have to. It ain't nothing they have to change. It's him that has to change. They don't want a dude that's on their square and that got their right head on their mind, because when they do, that person will stretch them, tell them what needs to be done. Not controlling, because the reason why they call masculine men and real men, quote unquote, controlling, is because they don't understand what a real masculine man is.
They just can't tell them what to do. That's all it is.
Yeah.
They don't know. But that's what I'm saying. They don't know what that is. So when they see a masculine man,
that stuff these days called, like, people call that type of stuff toxic these days.
That's what I'm saying. When they see a masculine man, the reason why they call him toxic, they don't know. They don't know why they don't know. They think it's controlling, but no, that's just a masculine man. That's what you wanted. You don't even know what it even looks like when you see what you want.
Because the woman is operating in the masculine and don't even realize it.
Right. Exactly. So I before we get off this topic and go to the last one, I do want to talk about cheating for a second. I did a video about this, and I talked about
why you whispering. You just started whispering.
No,
all of a sudden he got
I moved away from the mic a little bit.
I was like, what you whispering after? You started whispering like, I want to talk about cheating. I'm like, boy, what you finna cut off some music?
Nah, it's what actually I wanted to talk about is that the different levels of cheating. Because men and women are at times, depending on what the situation is, depending on what topic we're talking about, we're polar opposites. So a lot of times, women cheat. there's steps, there's levels to this, and I usually only break it down to 2 levels. When men cheat, their first level is usually having sex. When women cheat, their first level is usually emotionally. Women's next level is sex. So that's level 2 for women. Level 2 for men is emotionally. When you know a man is at his level 2 when he start putting everything in the side chick name, and he start putting the will in the side chick name and trying to get the house in her name. That's when you know that man is emotionally attached to that person. So when a lot of times we demonize.
Mom, you back? You hear this nigga? He talking about they putting I don't know what niggas he talking about putting houses and the side chicks in the
chicks,
women.
man.
What
Yo,
these goofy
this
ass
is
niggas
out of
say.
all the things he said.
My bad. I just
Yeah,
got
I'm
back.
sorry,
What happened?
Roz, that's all I heard. I'm sorry, Pete. I can't. I'm just gonna be fucking. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. I heard put
I
the
just got
side
back.
chick
What's
name
in it?
bills. Huh?
My
Mother,
bad. I just got back. What's in it?
What I'm saying is that
listen, Bo.
there's levels to cheating, and this is everybody ain't gonna catch this. Everybody ain't gonna catch this. A lot of times we demonize men for having sexual relations, and what I did was I put up a post about emotional cheating. A girl told me, a woman told me, she said,
Yeah, it was on your head, boy.
yeah, emotional cheating is not cheating. And then a lot of women came on there was like, emotional cheating is the worst type of cheating. And so, but if you look at it though, usually the first step that a woman does is emotional. The first step that a man does is sex.
Right.
And so, but the emotional usually gets dismissed while we highlight the male's sexual infidelity or cheating.
Yeah, I'm about to say. I
You
feel
know what
like
I'm saying?
I be hearing this all the time. They be saying like females cheat better. I don't think it's that they cheat. They're better at cheating. It's just they side dudes stay in their place better than like a side chick would.
Right.
Yes,
That
clap.
too. You got that side too, and then
Because they put
Like the
also
side dude, he ain't gonna be calling
a
your
lot of
phone. He ain't
men.
gonna be texting you.
Right. A
He gonna
lot of
wait for you
That
to
ain't my
call him. But the
business.
side chick, she's trying to be the main chick. That ain't
right,
never works out, bro.
but a lot of times
The,
too,
the,
it's also the men are not looking for cheating. You know, a lot of men don't sit there and go through their woman phone to look for cheating or look for something inconsistencies or whatever. We usually assume that they're
Nah,
not
cause you just
doing
gotta
that.
be on game, cause they just put his name as a female name or something.
Right,
That's what
right.
we doing. Or
Yeah.
you gotta check.
I have no idea on that aspect. I'm sorry. I don't know nothing about that aspect.
All right,
That
so
I'm just saying
so
that's
so
what
mute
you
your mic
man. That
then.
should be
no
all
no.
on social media,
I
bro.
can't.
That's some new
No, I
age
just can't
stuff.
give the input. I don't know. That ain't my business. I
All
don't know.
right.
That ain't my
It be
business.
All right,
all
so
That's
on.
mute
her
your mic
phone. Like
then.
that's her phone. And
Oh
like a person will
yeah,
be a
I agree.
human.
I'm just
A
saying
human gonna be a human. Never
that's
in
what
my
you
life as being a grown man, I was like, you know what I'm saying? When I say grown man, I've been a grown man since I was 18 years old. But since I've been like 23 and up, 24, I ain't looking through that girl's phone. That's her
nah,
business.
boy. That's how you get, boy. You don't look through no phone, but that's how you get your stomach cut.
Why am I looking to
Don't do
ruin
that.
my fucking happiness? Why am I looking to sabotage my happiness? Why am I looking to sabotage anything that I got going on for myself? Let me look
Yeah.
through this phone. I wouldn't understand that. So no, I wouldn't know about looking through a female phone.
You go.
But I
That's how
understand
you.
what y'all saying, but I'm just saying I would never understand the aspect. I don't have no input on looking through a female phone.
That's how
Why?
you gonna
If
get.
you
You gonna get your whole life ruined. You do that, cuz. I
why would you
advise
want
you.
that? Cause
Don't do it.
it ain't even in the conversation with the dude. It's in the conversation with her homegirl, Goofy.
There you go.
So when you see that shit
Give
and
me
she
game,
talking about
cuz.
some I'm still fucking with this nigga, 7 pump ass nigga, and you see some shit like that, now your pride hurt. Cause you gave her the 7 pumps of your life, and she telling you, babe, them 7 pumps was great, and she gassing you up. You feel me? Like niggas don't know, shorty. I've been outside for a long time. You feel me? I'm 32 years old. I've been out here for a long time. I'm not looking at no female phone. Why
Nah,
the
no.
fuck would I want that heartbreak? Why? Like why? For what reason? You know what I'm saying? Like for what reason? Why would you do that to yourself, sir? If she that with you, you feel me? Just enjoy what you got for right now. Goddamn. Figure it out tomorrow. Just go to sleep. Don't anybody listening, don't. You know what? This bitch
Don't
phone's
do
going
it.
boop, boop all night. And it ain't gonna be no nigga because that nigga know better. Why? Because
Yeah.
you a nigga. I've been a side nigga. I know better. I got to 6 o'clock when dude get off. I'm not texting you shit else after that, shorty.
You're
Cause
not
dude
ready.
off. But you know who you gonna text? You gonna text Tyresha. You gonna text Quita. Cause Quita know all the business. When you look at that phone, nigga, and the first thing you say is from Quita, it say bitch with 17 I's, 13 T's, and 5 C's and H's. Nigga, let
You
it
know what
go.
time it is.
You
Let it go,
cooked.
cuz.
Whole time. Y'all motherfuckers be on here trying to finesse the funk and man, if you look into the nigga, no, nigga, these are facts. Like most females nowadays, cause we live in a different generation. We came from good people. My mother was a good woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm pretty sure most of our mothers were good women. They came from colored women and they were good African American women. So I respect them. And I respect the women we have now, but a lot of them not women. They done seen so much about niggas. They daddy's son. You hear that shit normal. They say that shit. Girl, I'm my daddy daughter. Like, bitch, I done seen how my daddy did, bitch. You think I'm gonna let these niggas do me like that? Can you be mad at them? Can you judge them?
Nah.
Or can you just be like, these are the type of the women that's going on now? The only reason why I get mad because it be women that be like 35, 40, something about some, I'm my daddy daughter. First of all, you my grandmama almost, goddamn it, bitch. You somebody grandmama. Your daughter is your daddy's son. Let them be that. You know what I'm saying? Because you know better. Your mama taught you way better than that. Bitch, go make that corn. Let's go make this cornbread. Let's go sit down somewhere and let's figure out what the fuck we finna do for the rest of the night. Can we watch a movie? Because that's what it is. You feel me? These new kids, the new generation is totally different. You know what I'm saying? So again, I'm sorry for breaking
here's the
y'all up. I
problem
just got
though.
back in here, man.
Here's a problem. And all that's good is the new generation. But here's the
Talk
problem.
louder, Pete. I can't really hear you.
But all that's good and fine. But here's the problem, man. The problem is that we have a generation of men that are either going to be men or they're going to try to adapt to these new women in this new generation. And what they're going to do is they're going to quote unquote become weak men to appease these masculine women. And then the masculine women don't want those weak men. And so now they're like, we're all the good men at. We're all the quote unquote real men at. It's because these men have been taught by these new women what to be like. Because when it all said and done, men do things to appease women, to get women. Like, why do you think we buy nice things? Because women like nice things.
So we the men are their standards, basically.
Say that again?
So the men are basically lowering their standards.
Right.
I don't think the men alone.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
No,
I doubt it.
Because if you think about it, we're asking the men to be more masculine and all that stuff, and then we can't handle that stuff. So for the men to attract the women, they gotta bring their masculinity down a notch.
Right.
Snapple face. I'm with you on that. Yeah. Okay. I see what she's saying. Okay. I see what you're saying.
Lowering the standard, like, so you can attract. So the more feminine side of you, because there's a balance. The more feminine side got to kick in to attract.
But that's too much, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, dudes ain't built like that, man. Like, you either one of the two, man. That's usually how I go with guys. Like, you either a dominant personality or you more of a,
but see,
I wouldn't even say submissive. You just more less
dudes
confrontational.
are faking the funk. That's what's happening.
Yes. Oh,
dudes
yes,
are faking it. And so what happens is dudes are not like this for real. And so it's messing up relationships. It's messing up expectations. It's messing up because it's like, it's almost like this. When I was in New York City for a good bit, I was a home attendant, and they told us not to do certain things because if you do more than what is required, then when they get another home attendant, they will expect them to do the same thing. And so it becomes a different standard or expectation that's not supposed to be an expectation, an unrealistic expectation. That person just did it because it was just that person's kind heart, but the family is not gonna feel that. They're gonna be like,
I
well,
feel
if
you.
there another dude come in here, you got to do what the dude that just left came in here. So that's what happens. Women start getting these unrealistic expectations of men, and that's what it
Now,
does. And then
now
we
I
got
do.
we got
Yeah.
people that's saying, and then when a real man, when an actual man comes along and say, "Nah, that's not how we are," then you got these guys that say, "No, no, you messing up the woman, you messing up the chances for us." You know what I'm saying? So you got the dual, the dual of somebody, addressing it from that standpoint.
Yeah,
Now,
for sure.
may
But I
I
wanted
share
to go
something?
ahead and go ahead, Ross.
Yeah, I'll be quick. I'll be quick. So, about talking about these dupes, these guy dupes. I was talking to my cousin about, just going back out in the dating world, just going outside, being in the environment, to attract the men that we want to attract. And it's like if you want firemen, you go to a lounge or bar around the firehouse or something like that. So I told her that I usually have a problem just, being I'm being a little transparent, being a little feminine. That's because I been providing for myself for so long as a single woman. So when I go out to, just like in the dating scene, my energy is like I already have it together. I probably just want to talk, and I end up being just chummy chummy with the dudes. Now I told her that I realized, and I said it might sound weird, but the reason why I attract these dupes because masculine, I have masculine energy with feminine tendencies.
Uh,
So I will attract the dupes, the guys that just want to just do the like quote unquote bare minimum, say certain stuff, say the things I want to hear and all that stuff, just to keep me appease me and stuff like that. But the feminine tendencies kick in where I want them to be more masculine to me
do,
and
do, do,
and
do,
take
do, do,
charge.
do, I'm sorry. You're not looking for like
Man, if you don't
like
stop
you're not
stuttering,
looking for a submissive man, are you?
I'm
Pardon
my
a
me. You're
boy
not.
said,
I'm
my,
No, wait.
I'm a
Take it.
now
You're
I'm
not
more
looking
about
for a submissive man, though, are you?
no, I'm not. So that's what I mean. Like, because I'm in a position where I know I'm giving off masculine energy. Not saying that's
Yes,
my
ma'am.
dominant thing, but I'm in a position where, okay, I know I'm giving this off because where I'm at right now, it requires me to provide for myself and do these things. And, or,
Okay.
I've been that most
so
of my adult life.
First of all, I want to give you kudos. First of
yeah,
all,
for
because
sure.
like you know what I'm saying, I really want to give you kudos for addressing the situation like that. That takes a lot of a person, a character, to understand what they're doing, and they understand what might
How we
be a
so
flaw
hey
about
Mark,
their
how we
person.
say Mark, let's go ahead and
So
give a round of let's go ahead and give sis a
round of
round of
applause,
applause.
real quick, Ralph. Round of applause, everybody, give her a round of applause. 'Cause we addressed that. We love that. Okay, so cool. But the best way I could tell you is like an old way to like people used to tell me like the old people. I'm from the South. I'm from Chicago, but I grew up in the South, and they told me a lot of things. Like if you looking to catch some fish with a worm. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then all of a sudden you go to salt water, you want some shrimp. You want to catch them with a shrimp, it's gonna be two different boats. So in other words, what that means is like you're giving off the persona they're like, this is who you is. But then like when they get you and now you want to be like, okay, now I can show you who I am. They already used to that. So they
Yeah.
scared of you. In other words, they being pussies because you already pussied them out. Like my best bet for you, like you know what I'm saying? I ain't no psychiatrist. You might want to talk to Big Pete. Pete know how to do the shit. I'm just telling you as a hood nigga. I'm telling you as a hood nigga.
I,
You be
I'm
scared
a
of them
hood
niggas. And the
nigga.
niggas be like, you know what? Hey, she fine. Or she's beautiful. This is a nice woman. I like her. Let me shut the fuck up. Cause some niggas is like that. I'm sorry, not niggas. I'm gonna quit saying that word. I'm sorry, man. Some men are like that. Like, let me shut the fuck up. This might be a good woman. And then you get them, and now you tell them, hey, take your fucking pants off. And now they like, all right, cool. Let me take off my trousers. And they scared for their life. But they like you so much, they gonna keep rocking with you because you're just such a good woman. And then when you want to be nice and sweet, they already to the point to where like, you know what I'm saying? You like the best way you gotta how you catch them, how you keep them. You know what I'm saying? Like so that's
Hmm.
what the the reference was. So when you get to that point, you want to switch up. It's kind of, babe, no disrespect, babe. It's kind of to me, it's kind of too late. Not too late, but maybe you want to start that in the middle of it. You know what I'm saying? Because like,
and I agree with you 1,000%. That's why I'm like, that's why I peeped it. I peeped it about myself. I'm like, that makes sense. Like, because I just want, I desire a man that I can feel secure and I can feel like a woman. Like I can finally let my guard down and be like, yes, I can. I don't have to do all these things just to.
I'm sorry. No, go ahead, baby. I didn't mean to cut you off, baby.
But
go
where
ahead.
you be going to meet them? Where you be going to meet? I ain't trying to be in your business and nothing, but I'm just saying, like, where you be going to meet guys at? Like,
well, the thing is now,
or what type of guy do you want? Like, let's break it down to that. You feel me? Like, we gotta start there.
What's your ideal guy? Like, if you like, what is your guy like? Do you like
height? You feel me? Like, what job? Nice. What type of job? And don't be playing dumb because income do matter. So let's start there.
Always matter. If you don't mind, you never ask her age, but your bracket is around the what bracket? Because I can't ask your age, but your bracket is around the what bracket?
This nigga said what bracket?
Look, my age bracket. So my age bracket is the bracket.
I'm sorry.
My age bracket is between 30.
Do 10-year range. 10-year range.
37 and 45. I want to say a little higher.
Okay, all right. Hold on. Don't say nothing else. Hold on.
You a little bit off my bridge bracket. We in the game. Okay, so cool. Hold on. Relax yourself. Go ahead and cut them greens off. We gonna go ahead and finish talking what we talking about. Goddamn it! Now turn them greens off. Let's finish talking. So, do you have a certain I ain't gonna say title. I'm just saying do you like a certain type of guy? Like how my cousin was. I'm sorry, how Slim was saying. Like, do you like roughnecks or is there like a certain tax bracket you looking at?
Because he might be listening right now. He might be listening right now.
Well, I do like a very, I can say a very conscious and studious man, but I love a man with swag, like a nice street swag.
That's gonna be hard to find both of those. I'm just gonna be honest.
I won't say it's hard because a lot of them, a lot of guys that I started to meet now and attract are street niggas, but they super smart. And I can have conversations with them. I love intelligence. I'm a sapiosexual, so intelligence is very important to me. But you can't be whack. You can't. I like street swag. So sometimes I have to go through a lot of dupes in order for me to have that experience. But
it's up my alley, y'all boys, take it easy for a second. I got this one. This is up my alley. You want to street nigga. Like, he used to be a street nigga.
This is not.
But you know what? Now he got his little, he got his little, he has a little license. He's selling houses and shit. You know what I'm saying? He used to be a street nigga. He used to move them keys, but now, you know what I'm saying? I'm moving keys because I'm pitching these fucking houses. I understand what you're looking for, okay? So, that being said, maybe, again, like I said, maybe the aggressiveness should stop maybe on the second date, third date. You feel me? Like, talk to him a little.
I'm not an aggressive person. I'm not.
I love it though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I took my shirt off 3 minutes ago. I was wondering what the fuck we was about to do, to be honest with you. But this is my business, and this is seriously.
Pete, step in, Pete. Pete, where you at, man?
I'm just listening, man. Y'all.
You a whole woman. I love it, ma'am. I hear you. I'm telling you, I took my goddamn shirt off. I'm from Chicago. Thank you.
Hold on. Monk. Mute your mic, sir.
But let Pete slide in there, Pete.
Yeah, because I want to hear this.
They don't let me do too much. I'm sorry.
Yeah, let's put some real on this. Go ahead, mute up.
Go ahead, Pete. This is you, Pete. Go ahead.
Yeah, but what I mean,
whole time. This all I've been saying was some real shit. All right, man. Put some prop on this motherfucker. My bad. Sorry.
But yeah, Roz. So go ahead, continue. I'm a chime in.
Go ahead, Ross. Go ahead. Pete gonna go with you on this.
So what am I still answering? What I like in a guy or something like that?
Right.
Yeah,
so
my boy
you like street
right.
You like street dudes, but not really street dudes.
Pete, speak up more.
Hold on. So you like street dudes that are not really street. They're not really street dudes, but they have swag, but they're street dudes.
Yeah, they street dudes. They got swag, business minded, a music lover. Honestly, I do want somebody in the music
Describe
industry.
street
I'm not gonna
dudes.
get,
Hold on.
huh?
Describe street dudes. What's that mean?
It's new. Okay. So let me be okay. So the, city swag. So I dated guys that live from Chicago. They have the swag too. New York, of course, where I'm from. Like they have street sense. You know what I mean? Like they're not oblivious to what's going on. I grew up in the hood. Okay, but I'm not really necessarily a product of the hood, but I'm not dumb. I can hang with the street hustlers and like, yo, that's Roz right there. But
Okay,
they know, but they
so
know
you know how
Roz.
to cut up a brick. That's what you're saying.
Yeah. Well,
All
I
Don't
right.
plead the
answer
fifth.
that. Don't answer that. That's all police
Okay.
said. Don't answer that.
I plead the fifth. Okay.
This nigga the
I'm
but
police.
but
break.
I
Also,
understand it.
This nigga the police, bro.
fuck you
I,
got going on? Oh,
he's trying to incriminate me.
well, yeah, immediately, and you was finna go
Yo,
down with the fuck is he talking about? That nigga said cut up a
yo.
break, sir.
Okay, so
Well, that's for the
I would
hey,
love
Rise,
I would
that's for
love
the
that.
that's
But
finna
you
come
know
get
what's
you right
crazy?
now.
You know what's crazy? I do want him to love God. That's it. That's the thing. Like, I'm not the typical God fearing woman that had to have the hair wrapped up and stuff like that. Like, I am relatable, okay, and I'm real as I consider myself a real person.
Rise,
Okay,
So,
and
I'm just saying this
but
nigga.
my
I'm just
question
saying
is
this
this. My
man that you
question. Hold on.
describe as he got
Hold
to
on.
be a special character, man.
Right,
So
because
like,
he
my
does
question
have
is
to
hold
be.
on.
And
Hold on.
you know what? I'm not picky, but I know what I desire
Okay.
and I know what I see for myself in the future, like my vision for me.
So my
And
question
I
is
want
this.
him to have the same type of mentality. Like I know where I'm at in life, and all I want to do is have somebody compliment it and help me build it, and that's where I'm at. So the
So you
80
want
20.
him to get on your page.
I want to get on his page too. Like
Mm,
it has to be some kind. It has to be a building situation for me. It's not that doesn't go for everybody. Affection and everything comes with it. Like I'm not asking for a lot, but I
you
just
is.
you ask it. You're
I'm
not
not
asking.
asking for
She's
a
not
lot
asking
though.
for a
I'm not
lot.
asking for a lot,
She's asking.
but I'm
She's
not.
asking for things that don't necessarily go together.
Yeah, that's
Well,
what I'm
but
saying.
like
Like it ain't
It's
gonna
not a
mix.
lot.
You can't
let's
have
do it.
both,
I
man.
don't. I've been through the shits. Okay,
Hmm.
I had my share of lovers. Some of them were damn good. You know, rest in peace, Barry White. But it's just that
What?
I had to.
Who?
Barry
What?
White said that.
Oh,
I
I
had my
thought
share
you
of lovers,
dated
and
Barry
I
White
thought
or
that. I
something.
thought you was
Go
dropping
ahead.
names. I finna hang up on y'all. Y'all saying people names. I'm like,
I
I'm done.
dropped his name. That's it. But it's just that I seen my track on my track record in the past, and I realized I deserved better than what I dealt with. So now it's like, okay, so Rosalind, what do you desire in a guy? It doesn't have to be the whole complete list, but at least it can touch base because I know I'm on somebody's list, and I know some of the stuff they checked off like, nah, Roz is cool, but it ain't gonna work because of X Y Z. And I understand that.
Yeah,
I
I
feel
It's
you.
do.
who
I
you
get
are,
what
right?
I get
Built
what you're
to who you
saying,
are.
but
Built to who
you want
you are.
somebody that loves God, okay? Right? How much does he love God? Is he speaking in tongues type love God, but still street at a slap a dude in a minute in a heartbeat? I'm just trying to figure out what this guy. I'm trying to
Okay, so
picture
let
this
me
guy
give
in his
you an
head.
example of the of like a taste of what type of guy. I just the person that's on my radar, like part of that personality is Nino Brown of the 305.
Oh
Have y'all?
Lord, girl, you think
Yeah.
you finna find Nino Brown out here in these streets?
Now, I came across his stuff when I was trying to figure out why Sizzler was burning up DJ Khaled's stuff. So I came across his stuff. I knew of him, but I never understood. I didn't dig deep in his stuff. So I started looking at his content. He has a great relationship with God, and it shows in his stuff that he does, and he drops gems to people in his tax bracket. You know, like I appreciate that. And he got the street swag. Now, would he be the type of person I really want? No, because I might have my eyebrow up like, yo, how you really got this money? Like, I question that. But that's an example of
this is something I'm gonna say, and I know people probably gonna caveat to that, and we about to wrap it up.
yeah, I'm sorry.
No,
Y'all
you good. That's what I'm saying. So this one thing I think a lot of I
the
get
shirt is
like where you
still
coming
on.
from.
It's still off
No,
mute.
yeah, they here. I get where you're coming from too, but I think sometimes what a lot of sisters don't think about is like that perfect man, like that like good guy that you're describing. There's like 20 other girls after him too. So like you gonna have to compete for that type of guy. Like, and I don't think a lot of women be ready for that, be about that life. Like that perfect guy you just described, it's like 20 other women that want him too.
And I want
And
to
you know what?
chime into that
It's
too before we
honestly what's
leave.
I ain't trying to
minded.
be funny and then I'm just keeping it 100. Like we
Yeah,
gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the
right.
messed up thing
And I
about
just
it. Like that
and
perfect man, man.
I want to
I
chime
mean,
into that
fuck
before we
me. Don't
leave.
let these men want the bam because you know what I'm saying. I want them
Yeah,
gas
before we
too, but
get off, I want
don't
to
let
chime
people
in.
fuck down, baby. Like keep looking for that nigga. You gonna find
Nah,
him.
dude, yeah, for real. I ain't
Yeah,
telling you not to. I'm just saying understand what come with that
know
though. You
what?
feel me?
If
Like
Oh
you
yeah, I'm
now
not. There's a lot that comes with me too. So,
keep
and I'm not
no,
saying it in a bad way.
fuck you talking about a whole lot of petty podcast shit. Y'all motherfuckers on some goof. I'm out here. We finna talk to these people because we out here. Fuck is you talking about? Monk man, nice to meet you, babe. I'll see you again around the podcast somewhere in life. You know what? Matter of fact, hey, add me as your friend. Cause I'm gonna
Oh,
talk some more.
you talking to me?
Of course, babe. We was just talking. Like, I mean, we have to make this a regular thing. I thought we had a connection. Fuck you
Yeah,
talking
I'm
about?
this nigga.
with it.
We'll never hear you again. So, definitely add me
Hey Pete,
and
man, Pete, go ahead and close this thing out, man. My boy, he on the love connection tonight, bro. Go ahead and close this thing out.
I'm following you right now, boo.
Look, he down there to finish it. Look, he in there. Look.
you gonna be here next week. We here every Friday. Even if I'm not here, I'll be here next. If I'm not here that Friday, I'll be here next Friday.
Don't
You
listen
come
to Arise. Don't listen to Arise.
tell me that you're gonna come and follow the Petty Podcast. Please tell me that.
I'm already following you.
Say less. You, Ross. Shout out to the gang and them. I'm finna tap out this fucker because y'all boys acting. I love y'all boys, man. Y'all boys be safe, man. Bye, Miss
All right,
Ross.
Pete.
Latest guys.
Go ahead and close this thing out, Pete.
Yeah.
Go ahead and land the plane, Pete.
Yeah. So in closing,
Everybody told the week. Oh, look, we got the old nigga face on. How the fuck we put up? What's the button?
Go ahead and close this thing out, Pete.
Old ass niggas. That's how we looking. What's the button? It's the goddamn peace sign. Is the, no. Wait. God damn it, Pete. Will it
it,
get y'all ass off of that nigga? I'm old as shit. I can't do this. Leave quietly, bye.
Go ahead, Pete.
in closing, I think that I do want to say this to Roz. Every Everything you saying is good. Um, you want you want what you want, and I get it.
Speak up.
You want what you want, and I
There you
get it.
go.
There is a time when we have to put things in a different perspective. And I know that that there's certain things that you're saying, oh, okay, these are non-negotiable, but you got to really take inventory and see what's negotiable and what's not, and put it in perspective. That's all I'm gonna say about it. Yeah. So
Roz, appreciate y'all chiming in. Everybody that chimed in tonight. Appreciate y'all joining Petty
No doubt.
Podcast tonight. I hope y'all definitely enjoyed the episode. Roz, I'll go ahead and let you respond to what Pete said, and then we up out of here, man.
all right.
Just real quick. You're right. I will take the time to evaluate these things, and that's what I'm doing as we speak, literally. Because I'm getting back into the scene. Um, the things I'm telling you, it's not that it's non-negotiable. This is what you asked me if I liked it, what I like, and this is what I like. If the guy has
ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
And if the only non-negotiable thing is that he got to have swag and he got to love God. Those are the only two things. Everything else, I'm still figuring it out. So, because I know what I'm bringing to the table. So, yeah. But I'm definitely taking your advice. I want it because I'm ready. That's it. And I appreciate y'all and this platform.
For sure. Join us anytime, man. Like I said, we open space. I appreciate y'all joining tonight. We out, Petty Podcast.
Yeah, we out.